hard to explain, I guess. Pretty crazy to think, I went out there for 9 innings and, didn't let anybody on base.
Time now for the Indians Minor League Player of the Week. I don't think there's much question who this goes to. It's Mr. Perfect Game, Justin Germano. Clipper starter, retired all 27 batters he faced last Tuesday in Syracuse. He struck out 7 of them. It's the second perfect game in the system in the last 2 seasons. Jenmar Gomez threw one for Akron in May of 2009.
Well, this is a special feat for Justin. You look at him, he's at the AAA level right now, trying to work his way back up to the big league level. This helps a lot when you're able to do this, but this is special times.
So congrats again to Justin Germano, that perfect game and the Indians Minor League Player of the Week. Welcome back. Well, just a few seasons ago, Indians pitching prospect Adam Miller was the prospect until a finger injury derailed him. Well, he's back on the comeback trail. It's a great story. Your chance to meet him now. Will Ewick interviews our focus on the future, Adam Miller.
I'm now joined with Adam Miller, Indians minor league pitcher. Adam, you were one of the most highly touted prospects in Major League Baseball. Then because of injuries, you kind of had to go through some stuff, but you kept your focus, and here you are again. What kind of kept you driving through that?
Just, the love of the game, really. I knew I always had a chance of throwing just from prior stuff as far as like along the way with the injury and stuff like that. But, just wanting to get out there and play again with, with the teammates and everything like that. Plus, just that competitive nature.
A pitcher with an injury like that, a lot of franchises might have just threw a red flag up, cut bait, but the Indians kind of stuck by you. What does that loyalty mean to you?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, everybody's been supportive. Obviously they could have, after one the second or third or even the 4th time, they could have, gave up on me. But fortunately, I'm in a great organization. They've stuck with me, and hopefully it pays out. Everywhere
I go, a lot of times I hear, what's the status of Adam Miller? Everybody wants to know. So how are you feeling? How's the pitches coming along? What's your process now here at AA?
Everything feels great. The finger's good, elbow, shoulder, pretty much the main things of throwing. But pretty much just going out there, having fun, trying to repeat my delivery, and then get consistent on the command and also the slider command.
Now, I know before the injury you were throwing about 100 miles per hour. That's probably dropped a little bit, but is there another pitch that maybe you've had to change the way you deliver it, or how's that process worked out?
Everything's pretty much been the same. I mean, it's a little bit coming off my hand, a little bit different. Come off the index finger a little more, but for the most part, everything's the same. Obviously the velocity's not what it was, but it's good enough. So, like I said, it's just going out there, repeating everything, and then trying to get things consistent with command.
Do you have any special pregame rituals that you go through before you step out on the mound?
Nothing too crazy, just pretty much normal stuff. Stretch with the team, go out there. I mean, I can't think of anything crazy I do, like stretch a certain way or anything like that. So pretty much normal.
All right, there you have it. Adam Miller making his way back up the ladder with the Cleveland Indians. Hopefully we'll see him in Cleveland sometime soon.
Will, Adam, thanks. Great story on Adam Miller, his comeback. Good kid, student of the game. You hope he makes it to the majors, and if he does, he deserves a standing ovation, Jay. But here again, you see how a top prospect with an injury can all of a sudden not be a top prospect through no fault of his own, of course. Alex White has the finger injury, too. Now, some people were, not happy about him getting traded. He's still got a lot of potential. Said he's feeling pretty good, but you see now why sometimes you trade the prospects for the ones that already are, because when they're prospects, you just don't know.
And that's very true. I had the opportunity to play with Adam for a few years, and the guy had everything going for him. I mean, he was right in position to get called up to the big leagues, and then all of a sudden he had the finger injury. But you look at what he's been able to accomplish since coming back. He's back at the AA level. He's throwing 95, 96 miles an hour again. Granted, his breaking ball is not as tight as it was, but that's what he's working on. And if he can find a secondary pitch, whether it's a changeup, a curveball, something else, he'll be at the big league level at some point in his career.
Yeah, our best wishes to Adam as he continues on the comeback trail. All right, we'll take a break here with Indians Minor League Magazine. Still more to come. We'll take a look at the schedule. We'll also take a look at the standings, see where the minor league teams are as you look at the Clipper Derby with Crash and Lou Seal at Huntington Park. Stay here.
Beautiful. 26, 36 feet per second up.
Standings check time for you on the Indians minor league teams. Columbus continues to dominate the AAA level. Akron is getting close to a playoff spot. Kinston is right there as well. Lake County, they've been struggling this year, but Mahoning Valley in first place in the New York Penn League's Pinckney division. Let's take a look at the schedule now on the teams. Columbus at home to face Norfolk and Syracuse. Akron heads to Trenton before coming home to face New Britain. And you can meet Hacksaw Jim Duggan on Saturday. Kinston is home for Myrtle Beach and Salem. Lake County is at Great Lakes before returning to Classic Park to face Dayton. And Sunday is the ever-popular Cleveland Sports History Night. Check that out. And Mahoning Valley, home for Staten Island before a home-and-home with Auburn. Welcome back to the show here. Final segment, Jason. We saw the Indians do something now they really haven't done in about 10 years, 11 years. That's trade prospects for an established Major League veteran. More so you get an ace. In Ubaldo Jimenez, you also pick up Kosuke Fukudomi, a bat and a glove for down the stretch. The change now from trading for prospects to trading prospects for established players. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it was a great deal with what the Indians did, but at the same time, you're losing some unknown talent right now that at some point in their career could possibly be 2 number ones at the front end of the rotation, or they could be duds. We don't know. And that's why these trades are so big right now. You know what you're getting right now in Ubaldo Jimenez. You know that you're getting a bona fide number 1 ace at the front end of your rotation that's already solidified himself in the big leagues. What you don't know is what Drew Pomerantz is going to be or what Alex White is going to be and Joe Gardner. So that's the thing that you have to realize.
All right, that's a wrap for this week's edition of Indians Minor League Magazine. Thanks for joining us. For Jason Stanford, I'm Al Pulowski, and also don't forget you can find us on Facebook. We'll leave you with one more look at Justin Germano's perfect game. Have a good one.